today I'm going to start something new that I originally wanted to start last Friday, but I got so wrapped up in Force Friday and all of the new Star Wars stuff. I can't lie, this Star Wars nerd got super excited and wrapped up in stuff. But I'm basically going to start something new, and I'm going to talk more to you guys. I'm going to hold you guys accountable, to hold me accountable, and we're going to have a fitness journey series. Yes, fitness. Me and fitness. So for 2 months now, I've been really kicking it up, getting back into working out, getting back into getting shape, and I'm really happy with how I feel after a workout. I'm happy with my progress, and I want to share it with you guys because I know a couple of people are, struggling to get fit, and a couple of people want to, maybe lose a little bit of that extra weight. But of course, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing, and what works for me might not necessarily work for you. But like I said, I just want to share it with you guys, and I want to share how happy it makes me feel. I'm only going to do probably a sit down video like this. At least once a month. I want to do it at the end of the month, and then I'm thinking at the beginning of the month I want to do one as well, because every month I want to set a goal for myself to start adding into that fitness routine. So like I said, I've been doing it for about 2 months now. I am super excited, and I'm going to do a little bit today as like an introduction to my fitness journey. I'm going to do a little bit of a background on my personal experiences with dieting and, quote unquote exercising. But I'm just going to do a little bit of a background for you guys. So I've always been a chubby kid. So for me to grow up chubby and be a bigger person throughout all of my adulthood, this is nothing new to me. Nothing new. When I graduated, I remember being not petite, but compared to what I've been going through the past couple of years, I feel like that's the smallest I've ever been in my adulthood. And then after graduating high school, I went to live with my grandparents full time, and then we started the yo-yo dieting. So my grandmother was always big into trying out a new diet, and I was always told I was too big, I was too heavy, I need to lose weight, I need to do this, I need to do that. So I yo-yo dieted with her, and it, needless to say, did not always give you the results you wanted. I was not exercising. One of the yo-yo diets that I remember very vividly was where you ate a specific meal for like 2 to 3 days, and then you had 4 days off. And those 4 days that we had off, because I felt like I was starving for 3 days, oh my god, like I chowed down on everything. Like everything. It was crazy. So I did a lot of yo-yo dieting in my early adulthood, and then I decided I was done with yo-yo dieting. I went from drinking normal soda to drinking nothing but diet, and that took me months to get used to drinking diet soda. Of course, back then, we're talking 2006 at this point, they didn't really have all those studies talking about how diet soda was actually worse for you. So I gave it a break. I was done with the yo-yo dieting. And then I was living with my mom, and a lot of eating in. I wasn't eating out as often, which kind of helped a little bit, but there wasn't a scale in the house to kind of show me, if it was working or not. And then I met my husband, and I started eating out more. Like every time we went out on a date, we would always go out and eat somewhere. I was getting more soda than I had ever had access to. To the point where I started drinking soda all day. That's all I drank. In the morning with breakfast, I'd have orange juice or milk, and then the rest of the day it was nothing but strictly soda. That was all I would drink. And then, obviously, like, I started packing on the weight. So then I had a health crisis. I'm not going to go into detail as to what it was, but basically to me, I was at the heaviest I had ever been in my life. And I came home that day from the doctor's office and I just broke down. I look back at it now and I really think that that's what I needed. I needed to hit my all-time low in order to, you know, give me that kick in the butt I needed to do something about it. So I had a really bad health crisis, and then I was the heaviest I had ever been. Like, we never kept a scale in the house, but I was the heaviest I had ever been in my life. And I just broke down. I cried and I cried and I cried. And finally I was like, forget it. Forget it. No more. I can't do this anymore. So I cut soda completely out of my diet. Went cold turkey. Let me tell you, going cold turkey on soda is, first of all, very hard, and second of all, very painful. Like, for the first 3 days, like, I literally came home from work, laid in bed, all the lights were off, the TV was at the lowest setting so I could just barely hear it, and I was going to sleep by like 7 o'clock at night. I was in so much pain. Medication wasn't working, nothing. And I didn't drink coffee at the time. So it was pretty rough. It was a rough 3-4 days, but I made it through and I kicked the soda. And then we started eating at home more. I started cooking. I started making better conscious decisions about what I was putting into my body. Now, at this point, I was on birth control at the time, and we were testing out different diet pills. Yes, I was a diet pill type junkie. I took the diet pill for like 2 months and I didn't feel like it was working, I stopped taking it and tried the next one. Which we all know, diet pills put so many chemicals into your body, that's not good. I lost 50 pounds. I was really happy with myself. I was almost where I was in high school. I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, I lost 50 pounds. This is great. Then we had a tragedy where my mother-in-law was in the hospital, in and out of the hospital for a very long time. So I was literally only cooking at home again, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And I didn't have time to exercise, so I wasn't exercising at all at this point again. Whereas I was exercising to lose 50 pounds, like I got off soda, I was exercising, I exercised every other day and gave myself a break in between, a day break. And, you know, I was very proactive with it. Then she ended up in the hospital, and McDonald's at the time was having like the get 20 McNuggets plus 2 large fries and 2 large sodas. And, you know, for us traveling, getting off of work and then traveling to the hospital literally on a nightly basis, that was the easiest way to eat dinner. So within a matter of about 2 years, I packed all of the weight that I had lost back on and more. So I wasn't only at that heaviest I had ever been, I had started surpassing that. And then I just kind of, we obviously, at some point we stopped eating out so much and we started cooking at home, but we weren't exactly cooking the best thing, like packaged Chinese to just heat up, processed foods, all kinds of junk I was putting into my body. And then I started, again, trying to go on a diet pill and do minimal exercising. I kept up with this for about 3 months, and then finally I was too stressed, I was too tired from work. You know, the holidays were coming and work was getting worse, so I used all kinds of excuses to stop. And for 2 months now, I've got a better job, so I'm in a better situation. I have so much more energy because I'm not stressed out all the time. It's amazing, guys, like amazing. So I was like, you know what? I need something to exert all this energy. I'm now the biggest I have ever been in my life. I'm gonna do something about it. So I have started working out again. and I've been slowly bringing stuff in. So July I started working out again, which I'm very, very proud of myself for. And then last month I stopped eating after 7 o'clock at night. I didn't start it at the beginning of the month. I started it more towards the middle of the month, but I stopped eating after 7 o'clock at night. And this month I have started doing healthy swaps. Like instead of eating whole eggs, I'm only eating egg whites. Instead of eating potatoes, which as you all know, last month I was eating potatoes if you follow me on Instagram, because I've been posting pictures of stuff that I've been cooking at home. So I stopped eating potatoes and I've started eating sweet potatoes, which for me, I am not a sweet potato girl. So it's definitely a different experience, but I'm not in love with it, but I'm forcing myself to do it because I know this is going to be better for me. And then at dinner time, I'm making sure I have some sort of vegetable on my plate. So like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been taking pictures of my meals. You know, I am dead set on doing this time around the natural way. No diet pills, no diet drinks, no crazy wacky meal plan. You know, because let's be honest, you put yourself on a meal plan, you put yourself on a diet, then you expect to get off that diet at some point. And let's face it, we're women. We're going to gain weight like crazy. I'm going to gain 5 pounds just by looking at a pizza. Just by looking at it. So, I mean, so basically, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle change. And it's taken a while for that to kind of get engraved into my head. But it is a lifestyle change because you are changing your lifestyle for the better, to make you better attitude, no stress. And let me tell you, exercising does help with stress. And, you know, just a happier person. I've noticed I've been so much happier since I started doing all of this, so much happier. So, I'm sorry if this is running kind of long for you guys, but like I said, I want to start taking you guys on this fitness journey with me. You know, I'm going to do different things. Like I said, I want to do a sit-down talk at least once a month where towards the end of the month I tell you how I feel, how it's been going with my new changes I've implemented that month. Share, you know, how many inches I've lost or how many pounds I've lost, because I finally found my measuring tape and I started measuring my inches. So I want to do that. Just kind of give updates at the end of the month, and then during the month, because I want this to be like a weekly video, I want to maybe show you a healthy meal that I'm cooking that night, or do like a food vlog where you guys will see pictures, if not video, of what I'm eating on a daily basis, or at least just dinners, kind of a food vlog. Let's see. Oh, I want to show you guys maybe some exercising stuff that I do, and I'll probably explain more about that later since this video is getting kind of long. So I want to do like exercises. I have like all of these things that I want to do. And like I said, I want to share this experience with you guys because I know some of you are probably struggling the way I've been struggling. No diet pills, no yo-yo dieting, no meal plan. This is a lifestyle change for me, and this is a lifestyle change that's going to stay that way for the rest of my life. So I hope you guys, you know, stick this out with me. Tell me your dieting fitness stories. Tell me in the comments down below. I would love to hear it. If you know any good recipes that are natural, if you know anybody that maybe I should be following on YouTube or Instagram or Twitter, let me know. I would love to take suggestions. Leave them all in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoy this fitness journey with me. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this. Make sure you subscribe, because once a week, most likely every Friday, since that's what I'm going to start, once a week I'm going to be doing a fitness video for you guys, and kind of like a fitness update at the end of every month. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to check out all my social medias because I always post pictures on my Instagram of food that I'm eating, especially if I'm really happy because I made it myself and it's super healthy. So make sure you check all that out. It'll be in the drop down box below. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.